What's the paper? Is that the warrant?
Yeah.
No. Well, he has a
I
warrant.
have a
This
warrant.
is a criminal summons
Okay.
out of circuit court.
What is this for?
This is for tax evasion.
He didn't crash the Ferrari. He didn't lose control of it. He set it on fire deliberately while smiling into the camera, telling millions of viewers, "Why not? It's my car."
I just lost $500,000. Hard loss, but I can't say what's gonna happen anyways. It's okay, guys. We'll recover from this someday.
That's the moment Cody Detwiler, also known as Whistling Diesel, crossed the line from YouTuber to federal investigation subject. From the outside, it looked like another viral stunt. A 22-year-old millionaire influencer standing beside his $400,000 Ferrari F8 Tributo, pouring fuel into the exhaust before igniting it while recording for content. It was loud, it was reckless, it was impossible to ignore, and it racked up millions of views in hours.
A viral YouTube video filmed in Waco last month sparked a call to the Waco Fire Department. Almost instantaneously, a Ferrari and a minivan racing in a dry cornfield burst into flame.
But here's where the real story begins. See, that $400,000 wasn't just a number. It wasn't just a burnt car. It was the price tag the IRS and US federal tax investigators were watching very closely. Because Cody didn't just burn a car, he burned evidence. Evidence that would soon question how he bought it, who paid for it, what was deducted, what was reported, and what was hidden. According to leaked court documents from November 2025, Cody Detwiler was indicted for tax evasion, connected directly to that Ferrari. Yes, the same Ferrari from the video, the one he used for content, the one he used for profit, the one he destroyed before claiming business expense. Federal prosecutors believe it wasn't just a video. It was possibly an attempt to financially write off a $400,000 possession as a deductible content expense. That's when YouTube chaos became real-world consequences. Because you can burn a Ferrari for clicks, but you can't burn your tax records. By the time federal agents started investigating, Cody had already weaponized his cocky personality. He bragged about being too rich to care. He joked that Ferraris are disposable.
Something as simple as ripping the $30,000 stock exhaust off our F8 and putting a really loud one on could get us into some legal trouble with Ferrari.
But when the indictment landed, those same clips became courtroom exhibit material, now seen as proof of reckless spending, questionable business practices, and a flaunting of disregard for law, according to New York Post legal analysts. Fans loved it, lawyers didn't. And that's when people started asking, was Cody's career built for entertainment or headed for legal disaster? The IRS looked at the Ferrari, the legal teams looked at depreciation logs, prosecutors looked at business expenses, cash flow, sponsorship deals, and whether Cody's "I don't care" attitude was really just, "I didn't report that." And that's when the lawsuit got bigger. Tax fraud became possible asset concealment. Destroyed Ferrari footage became financial evidence tampering. "I don't care" energy became, he may face up to 3 years in prison. And while Cody was still posting mud truck videos and flexing watches on Instagram, lawyers were quietly preparing something bigger. A deeper investigation into how much of his millionaire empire was built on content.
Hey kids, I wanted to give you some advice. If you're ever bored in your parents' car, there's cool stuff like this that you can take scissors and cut out.
Or claims. Some called him bold, some called him fearless, but now some are calling him a federal case. And just when the world thought the Ferrari video was the peak of shock, prosecutors revealed they had something else. Bank records. The internet saw a flaming Ferrari. Federal investigators saw something else. A deductible asset, intentionally destroyed on camera. That's when the story stopped being YouTuber burns car for views and became something much darker. Content creator may have destroyed business property involved in tax reporting. According to legal analysts quoted by the Daily Beast and New York Post, the Ferrari wasn't just a flashy toy. It was listed as a business asset tied to Detwiler's company. That means tax filings, depreciation schedules, and insurance documentation, all of which suddenly became evidence. He didn't just burn a Ferrari, he burned financial evidence. And then came the questions, did he correctly report it as a business asset?
Bond is an amount of money promising that you will go to your court date. If you don't, they keep the money. So the $20,000 is used for that.
Were the YouTube profits tied to that car declared? Was the destruction for entertainment or for a tax write-off? Civil? Maybe. Criminal? Possibly. Auditable? Absolutely. Investigators reportedly began digging into how much Cody had been deducting, not just for the Ferrari, but for other content assets, lifted trucks, gear, even entire properties used for stunts. What looked like content suddenly looked like business laundering. But while lawyers started circling, Cody didn't hide. He didn't lawyer up quietly. He did the opposite. He filmed more. He made jokes about IRS audits on Instagram Live. He captioned a TikTok with, "Imagine going to jail over a Ferrari I didn't even like."
This car costs more than all 10 of those cars combined. Now, I dropped out of kindergarten, and that was a competitive advantage because most of the kids my age were actually still drinking their mom's milk.
Fans loved it. Clips went viral. But attorneys, they cringed. Because while Cody was laughing, investigators were collecting TikTok clips, captions, live stream quotes, sponsorship contracts, and yes, bank records. And then came the scariest part. Federal tax investigators asked YouTube to turn over earnings logs. That meant video revenue proof, showing which videos he made money from, including the Ferrari burn. Destruction for financial gain. That line appeared in early legal discussions, according to Miami Herald legal columnists who reviewed court filings. That's no longer influencer drama, that's economic intent, and that's when the internet split.
This is for sales tax on one car, my Ferrari. That doesn't exist anymore.
Ms.CathyKnows question, was Cody being reckless, brilliant, or just arrogant? Did he push the limit for views or cross it for profit? Was this karma, content, or self-inflicted downfall? Tell me in the comments, and if you're new here, hit subscribe because this scandal is just getting started. Back to it. In December, Insider and People magazine reported that Cody was officially under IRS and federal tax review, now involving 3 years of financial records, not just the Ferrari. That's when the phrase appeared that every influencer fears, possible felony-level audit. Because this wasn't about one stunt, this was about a pattern. Multiple high-end vehicles bought, destroyed, written off, all while income from those videos skyrocketed. Insurance claims, depreciation schedules, write-offs labeled business development. Was Cody a genius content economist or a YouTuber who treated tax law like a prank?
This is the Montana title, clean title, to my $400,000 Ferrari F8, which sales tax in Tennessee would be roughly $30,000 or something like that.
His tone shifted. No more loud flexes, no more don't care, no more burning trucks for views. Because suddenly, he wasn't just playing with engines, he was playing with evidence. By January, Cody stopped joking. No more too rich to care captions, no more Ferrari memes. The live streams got quieter, the thumbnails stopped showing flames, because federal investigators weren't watching his videos for entertainment anymore. They were watching them for evidence. And it wasn't just the IRS anymore. According to Miami Herald and the Daily Beast, his case was officially referred for federal review, meaning his videos, bank records, sponsorship deals, and even DMs with brand partners could be called into court. He wasn't fighting trolls, he was fighting investigators.
It was brutal. Brutal? It's really bad. I might come back tomorrow, though. I don't even know what that was about. I still don't know. I have zero clue why I came here.
And the scariest part? His own content was being used against him. Every flex, every I don't care, every comment about burning expensive toys because I can, was now a potential statement of intent. Content for profit, reckless, deliberate, and financially motivated destruction. That was how a legal analyst from New York Post described it. But while the law spoke coldly, the internet spoke differently. To some, Cody became an icon, a rebel who played life like a video game. To others, he became a warning, a YouTuber who didn't understand when content stops being content. Meanwhile, inside court filings, prosecutors traced a pattern. And this is where it gets twisted. 3 destroyed trucks, written off as business expenses. A damaged house, labeled production property. The Ferrari, marked depreciable, later destroyed, then monetized.
I think this is like a metaphorical sign that we brought too many material things with us.
One video titled, "How to Turn a Ferrari into a Tax Write-Off." That wasn't a joke anymore, now it was a case file. And while everyone expected Cody to clap back, he didn't. Instead, he got quiet. His last public post simply said, "You don't realize how serious it gets until it's real." No theatrics, no flexing, no ego, just reality. Now he's facing what no influencer is ready for, a legal fight that won't be decided by likes, views, or subscriber loyalty. No apology video will fix it, no sponsorship deal can erase it, because fame gave him money, but not protection. Even YouTubers like Logan Paul, Steve Will Do It, and Mr. Beast have quietly distanced themselves, according to Insider and YouTube Trends Pulse. Nobody wants to be the next investigation. Not when federal agents now know exactly where to look. The comments, the captions, the tax write-offs, and the videos. And maybe that's the real twist. Cody didn't get taken down by a judge. He got taken down by his own content. Because in this world, views don't just buy Lamborghinis and mansions. Sometimes they buy courtroom seats. And in the end, Cody's story isn't just about a Ferrari. It's about every influencer who thinks fame makes them untouchable. Because content can make you rich, but content can also make you evidence.